Didn't we see 2 Termini when we thought seized him, says Epicuro? I can't even remember. No, no, I didn't. That was game 1, Epicuro. That was game 1. This game I didn't see a Terminus. Okay, Therapy, Emrakul, Shelldock, Needle, maybe Chain. We already have a Doomsday in our hand. Chain probably doesn't resolve, though, which is important to note. The Therapy doesn't have to resolve for it to sacrifice the Dark Confidant, which is important. Or, I mean, it doesn't need a resolve for us to get the effect we need. So it's probably Chain, then Needle, then Therapy, then Shelldock. I could even get the Shelldock into play this turn if I need to. We haven't played a land this turn. Chain's okay, bounce one of my things and make copy. Ah! True, we have extra land. I like getting this done sooner before he has more time to draw to the before the opponent has more time to and it's not, I mean, like, Sensei's Top is going back, so it's not it's just I'm basically just speeding up the basically just speeding this up. So we also need to order this correctly. Therapy can't be the last card, so it needs to go on the bottom first. Then Needle, then top. And if we have to Doomsday, I can. Doomsday again. Now, if he doesn't play Caracas, I can also Needle Sensei's Top, is another option. Like, I have to put him on that, right? Like, I have to put him on that, right? That he's set up Terminus. Oh, I drew the chain first, though. I didn't even draw the That's awkward. Do you put him on Terminus? I don't think he has it. Could I do something really convoluted like Chain of Vapor his Sensei's Top by making a copy? And then Shelldock? We have enough mana to do that. Do I do something pretty convoluted like just like cast an arbitrary lines out here? I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going for anymore. You can still bounce his top to force him to draw it now. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, is it a Terminus? Island, the reveal card. Okay. Definitely Chain Bob, then sack Basic to copy it top. Chain Bob, sack Basic. I could also Dark Ritual in response to this topping. Assume Terminus because it's only out. We know there's an island on top, and now we know there's a Flusterstorm on top. So what's left? He can cast the Flusterstorm. Oh, you know what? He can cast the Flusterstorm, so that means that the Shelldock is good to go, doesn't it? If his two top cards are Island and Fluster, it means if we chain here and copy it, he's out of white mana. Oh, he's out of white mana. Go now. Good call. Good call. He's out of white mana. So the only way we lose this is if I forget to sacrifice my Bob? Yeah, no white mana for Terminus. I actually technically don't die. I think it's still good practice to sacrifice the Bob. Yeah, he doesn't have white mana for the Terminus. Good call. I mean, I technically don't lose because he's going to die to the Emrakul before we draw our whole deck with the Bob. I don't have to sacrifice the Dark Confidant. I can still Therapy the way the Bob. I can. I don't have to. It's good practice. It's what we were supposed to do. All right. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, we won game 1 as well. Cool. So the recipes didn't end up mattering. So that's good to know that we can just chain a vapor our Bob as well, even through a counterbalance. I never thought about doing that. I really like this card. I really do. This card is amazing. Spawn won a game before the 5-minute warning. Hey, we prized tonight. Sweet. Mistakes win anyway? No, I mean, I don't think they were necessarily mistakes. I think that I was worrying about things that we didn't need to worry about, Caterpillar. I don't think they were necessarily mistakes. I think I was trying to play around everything. But yeah, I mean, you guys are right. Once he tapped the second white man, I should have just been like, yep, got him. What's weird is our hand was like very stormy, yet we ended up just killing him with the Emmy, which a lot of the times I feel like is what happens with miracles, is a lot of times you end up just relying on the shell dot kill anyway, but you like pressure them with the Doomsday Storm plan. So Christmas is coming. Oh, you know what? That looks a lot like my current mouse. I actually am rocking. This is from my this is my little bro's old gaming mouse he gave me. Let me show you what I've got, and you can kind of see what I'm working with. I do need a new mouse, though. Like earlier in the game, I didn't get an attack in with the Dark Confidant because the mouse clicking screwed me. It's not the first game that's happened either. I've had plenty of games where I don't get all my attacks because of my mouse. So let's talk about it. This is a Death Adder Razor. And as you can see, it's really kind of beat up. You see that? Those are like scratch marks. Like the paint's starting to come off. Anyway. It's not the best. So we did it. We prized. And I don't know how much later I'm going to be up. I hate to say that because I know a bunch of you will disappear. The moment I say anything about time, the moment I say anything about I don't know how much longer I can be here, you guys will disappear. That's okay. Because I do have morning class. But I'd like to stay and discuss what we watched this weekend. I'd like to... In fudging indeed. That's not your problem, that's moto lag? Are you sure? Because I feel like if I was using the touchpad, wouldn't have affected it. See you, Fujin. Don't say that. People who are new to the stream will actually just peace out. They think you're leaving. Anything could ever be this good again. Only thing I'll ever... So we had several Emrakul kills tonight. We had several Tendrils kills tonight. That's awesome. I mean, those are the two ways the deck kills. Those are the angles. Let's see how our friend Pomegranate ended up going. Okay, thanks, bye. So when are you guys gonna play Heroes with me? I'm trying to rank up in Heroes. I mean, Christmas is coming up. I should probably talk to my family about a new mouse. My mom is like, my family. She does still try to shop for me. I know, crazy. And she was like, "What do you want?" I just don't really want for much. Not to like try to win, Mr. America or anything. I really just don't have any. I just don't really want anything right now anyway. I can say that with a straight face because I don't. They're really, I mean, as long as I got food in the fridge and roof over my head, I'm pretty happy, so. Getting free stuff for mom is O-Face. Dota 2 or bust. New viewers should know that Spawn's been known to go about 6 hours later than time to head to bed. I know. It's pretty typical. So, Grixis Painter, are we going to build this deck? Let's screenshot and we'll talk about it. So, Grixis Painter. This is something that I saw from, and you guys referred me to this, I appreciate that. This was just this past weekend. This was the Legacy Open in Somerset. So, how cool is this deck? What do you guys think? I think this is pretty sweet. I think the problem is Abrupt Decay, but that doesn't mean... I mean, people still play Miracles. And Miracles is still a fantastic deck, despite Abrupt Decay being in the metagame. You know? I was thinking of a chat fundraiser for a mouse. I mean, how much does it cost? It doesn't need to be a good mouse. I mean, a good mouse would be nice. I don't know. You guys help me but I already had a mouse. $50 for a mouse. Jeez. I'll keep rocking this one, guys. I appreciate it though. If we continue to have problems, maybe I'll look into it. But $50. That's like 25 Durettis. Speaking of which, I kind of want to buy this while it's cheap. Seems worse than playing regular Painter with Chalices and Blood Moons. My problem with Painter is if it does a combo, it does nothing. Was that most combo decks? Abyss is 50, Death Adder is 60. Wow, this mouse my little brother has was 60 at one point. Wow. I should keep rocking it. I mean, it still works. It still works. By the way, if you guys want to add me on Blizz, you know, Battle.net, I do play with you guys. Or at least some of you guys actually hit me up. I don't know. This is cheap. There's no way this guy's going to go much cheaper than this. 70. I have cred with these guys, too. We could get this for 2 measly tickets. Do I have a couple tickets? We could use the prizes from tonight. I like the idea of a Duretti in that deck. I like the idea of a Duretti. I don't see any tickets, but I have tickets. I have packs that we won from last event to cash. Death Adder lasts forever. I mean, it's still working. This mouse is still working. I just need to like clean it up a little. It's got some gook. It's got like just needs some love. Just needs some love, you know? It's like the Beatles. All you need is love. Same for perspective, combo decks are comboing, actively doing something. It dirtled. Yeah, his deck did dirtle. But he was up against Joe on Miracles. Can you blame him? It's not like he needs to like look for a Toxic Deluge and wrath the board. I almost hit open all of these. That would be really bad. Well, regardless, I need to... So these were the packs we won when we won the Legacy with Shardless. All you need is love. It's still up there. It's going to get worse, though. So it's probably best to capitalize on this sooner than later. Excuse me. So if we hit up Aztec Store Buyer, the first one is at least a full 4 tickets. And then beyond that, it's going to be partial cred. But if you do the division, since it's 3, it's going to work out. Because we have half a ticket here. And then these 2 half a tickets will equate to a full ticket. And it won't be 444. It's going to be 433 plus 1. So 11 tickets instead of 12. But I think 11 tickets is fine. That's not a bad return. 11 tickets, and then we've got another 11 coming. I could just wait till we get prizes, all the prizes, and just do it all at the same time. Let's brew instead. That's more fun than worrying about tickets. It's a cool deck. Open them could be Gideon. Gosh, oh man, let me show you my prize pack. Okay, so I was going to debrief you guys on what I played in Legacy. Hey, let me pull up that deck. I played Paper Legacy, first time in a long time, like months, and I went with my buddy to a local game store. I don't even know if he's here tonight. Let me look. You here, Prowl? He sometimes comes on. Nope, and the other guy that was there is not here either. Anyway, they played some really cool decks, and I thought my deck was cool too. So hang on. Let me see if I can't... here it is, right here. Minus the cards I was borrowing. This was my 75. So guess what I opened? I opened a foil... Hang on. Let's see. Just some Garbo. Like,